Hi, everybody, it's Tom. First off, I'd like to say I hope that you're doing well and you're beginning to find your footing as we transition to remote instruction with our students. I want to talk to you a little bit about how we can continue science instruction along with the other subjects in your classroom. So, we all know that FOSS is working out really well for us in a classroom environment, but you may realize it's a little not ready to transition to the remote learning environment. Instead, Mystery Science may be a good option for us. This is a resource set that we had evaluated when we were going and determining which to use, and ultimately we decided to continue using it in grades K and with some of our special education students. As a result, we still have a district license for this product, and we can take advantage of it now. Some people have contacted me already about Mystery Science because it could be something that your students can do easily at home on their own or with a little bit of help from a parent. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. As you can see here, I've just gone to the Mystery Science website. I haven't logged in or anything like that, so this is what you would see if one of your students would see if you sent them there. And at the top, like many other companies, they're preparing for the school closures, and they have a list of lessons that are available for. They have a list of lessons that are available and probably easier to use than other lessons in a remote learning environment. What they've basically gone through their sets, and they're choosing lessons that don't require a lot of prep time, a lot of different resources. Mystery Science is pretty light on what you have to prepare for anyway, but sometimes there are a lot of printouts. For example, there was a roller coaster unit I was looking at where the students would have to print out a bunch of paper and cut and paste and create, and it's a great lesson, but it takes a lot of prep. So you can see that they've broken it down, by grade level, and they're also broken down by mini lessons and full lessons. So these mini lessons, a lot of them are the fun mystery Doug things that they put out about once a week, and the full lessons are pulled right from their NGSS aligned catalog. Um, if you wanted to assign these to your students, it's really pretty easy. And what I would suggest doing is not sending students to the full website, and instead sending out individual links for lessons that you want them to do. This way you can control the pace in which they do the lessons and make sure that the students are not sort of binging all the lessons all at once. So it's really simple to do. This link will take you directly there, but you can right click on it, copy the link address, and then paste it wherever makes sense for you. For example, if you're using Google Classroom with your students, depending on your grade level, just go ahead and cut and paste it in your class stream. Or if you're using your teacher website, post it there. However you're communicating with your students, do that. If we want to see what that looks like when the students actually go there, we'll put in that address and takes the students to the lesson. You can see that it still lists the activity prep, tells them what they would need. There could be a printout that they may or may not be able to print out at home with the help of a parent, probably. And you'll notice that there's nothing over here. This is important. I'll show you in a minute because it looks different on the teacher side. But this is ready to go for the students. No login required. Nothing else. They don't have to sign up for any account. They just should be able to go in to the mystery, start listening to Mystery Doug, and follow along. So, but let's go ahead and look at what it looks like when you log in. So here's the Mystery Science account. I'm logged in as myself. If you don't have a Mystery Science account yet, you can go to our district website, and I've put the join link right at the top. Click on here, and you'll put in your email, choose the school that you're at, and follow the instructions, and that'll go ahead and get you an account all set up. But coming back over here, so these are all the lessons that Mystery Science has to offer, the lessons and also the mini lessons. See, the mini lessons are down here. They should all be unlocked for you. Let's go back to the lessons. On the left-hand side, they're broken down by grade level, and these are not individual lessons. These are units. So, for example, if we wanted to find that polar bear lesson, it's under the plant and animal superpowers, And you can see there it's lesson number 3. So they basically just pulled this lesson right from the Plant and Animal Superpower Unit. If I click on that, it'll open up the same window that we saw before, but you'll notice that there's teacher information on this side. Okay. Now we don't want the students to see and you can see there's more printouts and whatnot. We don't necessarily want the students to see all that. So for any of these lessons, for example, if we wanted to go on to assign students a lesson that isn't available on that first free version of the website, you'd come down here, choose the lesson, and then under the extensions, if you click on student link, it'll give you a web address that you can copy and paste into your website or your Google Classroom, and this will go ahead and create a page just like we saw for that other student page, where it just has the lesson, it has the activity prep, but it doesn't have any of the other stuff. And again, students should be able to access that without logging in, without setting up an account. It should be ready to go. So hopefully that is helpful to you. Mystery Science can be a great addition to your classroom to help continue the science instruction. I don't know how each teacher is individually breaking down their assignments, but there should be enough Mystery Science lessons to where you can assign 1 to 2 of them per week, and that would give them, an hour or 2 of science instruction throughout the week. All right, I hope this was helpful. If there's anything else I can do to aid you in your remote learning, please feel free to send me an email and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Stay healthy, stay safe, and have a great class experience with your kids.